Good afternoon, Viva Frei, Montreal litigator turned YouTuber. You may remember me from such bowling tutorials as the last bowling tutorial I gave. Alright, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Viva Frei, a Montreal litigator turned YouTuber. I'm going to teach you the basics because there's a lot to know and there's a lot of science behind bowling. It's not just chucking a ball at some pins. Now in that tutorial it became clear that I missed a few pieces of information that people have been ragging on me for, such as weight of balls, the texture of the balls, and one thing I forgot that nobody mentioned, shoes. Now let me preface this with the same preface I gave last time. I am not a professional bowler. Take this with a grain of salt for entertainment purposes only. One thing I do know about are awesome socks. Now, let's get started. And yes, people, I made a mistake. This is not a latex ball, this is polyurethane. There's a word for the outside of the ball, I forget what it is. Polyurethane, not latex. Alright, now as you can see today, the lane is very dry. Even my polyurethane ball, which is intended to slide, is curving quite a bit. So I'm either going to change up to my polyurethane ball or start shooting my hook from much more to the left. Let's try that first. One other thing I forgot to mention, weight of the balls. I believe 16 pounds is the maximum legal weight of a bowling ball. What ball do you want to use? Whichever one you're able to shoot consistently, but from what I understand, the heavier the ball, the more pin action it generates. So if you can throw a 16-pound ball, you're better off throwing a 16-pound ball versus a 14-pound ball. This is a 12-pound polyurethane ball, super cool. It's one of the first balls I ever got. This ball is good if
you don't have guns like
this and you can't shoot a 16-pound ball. Shoot what you're comfortable with because there's no point shooting a 16-pound ball badly as opposed to shooting a 12-pound ball well. But lighter balls have less curve, less effect on the alley just from pure physics. The heavier something is grinding onto the ground when you throw it, the more effect spin is going to have on it. Oh, I hate this ball. Alright, just to illustrate the difference in balls, I'm going to shoot all three balls and you're going to see the different effect that each of them have. The heavy 16-pound resin finish ball, the heavy 16-pound polyurethane ball, and the light 12-pound polyurethane ball. That is a Brooklyn strike, but you saw that it overcurved, not ideal. 16-pound polyurethane ball. 12-pound polyurethane ball. What does this experiment show you?
Absolutely nothing.
Heavier ball generates more pin action. Polyurethane ball slides more. Resin finish grips more. 12-pound ball, you can really launch heavy, but if you're strong enough to shoot a 16-pound ball, shoot a 16-pound ball. Another thing I forgot to mention, shoes. I don't know anything about shoes. Some slide more than others. These I got on sale. I never liked them because they never slid enough for me, but I got used to them because I'm a cheap and I didn't want to buy another pair. Oh yes, another thing I was criticized for having missed, footwork. What do I know about footwork? I know nothing about technically appropriate footwork, how many steps you're supposed to do. I don't even know how many steps I take. All that I know is that bowling, like golf, is the perfect sport for someone with OCD because it's repetitive, you do the same thing every time, and then your body just internalizes it, you make connections in your brain, and you just reflexively do it even though you have no idea what you're doing, like this. Strike. Damn it. Alright, and now let's read some comments, shall we? It's not just about chucking the ball at some pins. Chucks balls at pins. I gave that comment a heart because I liked the humor aspect to it. You said so many wrong things, I'm speechless. First of all, get an actual coach, all caps. Latex, it's polyester or plastic, but you have the right concept with the video. Yeah, I don't know why latex was on my mind. I chalk it up to the 3 children. Parents will know what I mean by that. I have been taught wrong all along. I should have known about the newest latex cover stock. That's the word I was looking for. Cover stock is the outside of a ball. You don't know how to teach. I bowl and you have no idea on how to teach properly. Spoiler alert. I agree. You clearly have no idea what you are talking about. You are so wrong on so many things you have said. This is a very bad tutorial on bowling. He even contradicted himself on the spinning the ball later in the video. Lots of false info in this video. I gave him a heart for being honest. Honesty deserves love and affection. All right, let's get back to bowling. What did we learn from this video? Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Membership status has just become available on my channel, so if you want to sponsor the channel, become a member, you get that cool little Viva Frei badge and other perks like exclusive live streams for members. Do it. Do it.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Do it! Oh. Something totally cool just happened. I'm sitting there bowling doing this video and somebody comes up to me and says, I love your soccer ball bowling ball. One of the guys working at the bowling alley. I said, dude, will you use it if I give it to you? Because I don't use it anymore. It's been sitting in the basement for 10 years. And he said, absolutely, I'd love it. I'll re-drill the finger hole and I'll use it. I knew I brought that ball for a reason. Good. I feel good. Let's go. Hi-yo.